What if destiny wasn't written in stone, but whispered through a gate? What if the gods didn't decide your fate, but the one who opened the door to them did? Tonight, we enter the crossroads between mortals and immortals, the place where prayers become paths and paths become choices. This is the untold tale of Legba, the gatekeeper of fate, the one who laughs when kings beg, and smiles when the humble whisper, the god who guards every beginning, and decides which ending you deserve. In the beginning the world was not silent, it was locked. Between the land of humans and the realm of the divine, there stood a door. No one could cross it without permission. Not the priest, not the king, not even the spirits of the dead. And at that threshold stood Legba, not a warrior god, not a god of thunder or death, but the one who carried messages. His staff was shaped like a key, his hat red on one side, black on the other, his face smiling yet unreadable. The Fon Ewe people say, when you pray to the gods, your words pass through Legba first. And if he does not open the gate, the gods will never hear you. So every offering, every chant, every plea began with his name, because even the creator herself, Mawu, trusted only Legba to translate the hearts of mortals. But Legba was no servant. He was a trickster. He opened doors, yes, but not for everyone. One season the rains did not come. The earth cracked. The rivers curled like dying snakes. In a small village, two men went to the crossroads to pray. The first was Chief Abago, wealthy, proud, his robes heavy with gold beads. The second was Kodo, a poor farmer, barefoot and thin as a reed. Both knelt at the sacred gate. Both called the name Legba. The trickster appeared in a swirl of red dust. Legba. Two prayers in one day. The gate must be busy. Chief. Messenger of the gods. Carry my words to Mawu. Let her send rain for my kingdom, and I will build you a shrine of gold. Kodo. Great Legba, I ask only for enough rain to keep my crops alive. I have no gold, only faith. Legba twirled his staff. Legba. Gold or faith? Let's see which travels faster. Legba walked between worlds, past rivers of smoke, past singing trees, through doorways carved from time itself. He reached the throne of Mawu, the great mother of creation. In his hands he carried two calabashes, one made of gold, one dull and cracked. Mawu. Legba, what have you brought? Legba. Two prayers. One rich, one poor. You decide which is worthy. Mawu smiled gently. Mawu. You are clever as always. Let us see. She opened the golden gourd first. Inside. Shiny coins, silk promises, the scent of pride. Mawu frowned. Then she opened the cracked gourd. Inside. A seed floating in clear water. A simple prayer. A pure one. Mawu. This one is true. Legba. So gold cannot buy the ear of heaven? Mawu. Nor the heart of the earth. Mawu poured the water from the cracked gourd into the sky, and it began to rain. But the rain came not as the chief expected. It fell gently on Kodo's field, but in torrents on the chief's palace, flooding his treasures and drowning his grain. Legba stood between their lands, laughing softly as thunder rolled. Legba. Every door opens, but not every heart deserves it. When the rain stopped, the chief summoned Legba. He built a golden shrine and filled it with offerings, palm wine, goats, even dancers to praise the trickster. Legba appeared, swaying his staff. Chief, you mocked me before the gods. My wealth ruined, my name shamed. Why? Legba. Because you prayed for yourself, not your people. Chief. Then I will curse you. I will tear down your shrine. Legba, chuckling. But you cannot curse the messenger, only your own message. With a tap of his staff, the shrine's gold turned to clay. The dancers froze like statues. Only the wind laughed. He vanished, leaving only the sound of distant laughter. Legba. You built a gate of pride. No prayer passes through such doors. The chief fell to his knees. Chief. Then teach me, wise one. How do I open the true gate? Legba leaned close, eyes glowing like embers. Legba. Speak not from the mouth but from the wound. The gods listen only to the heart. Years passed. The village grew poor again. But Kodo, the humble farmer, shared what little he had, teaching others to plant, to pray, and to trust. One day a great drought struck once more. The people gathered at the crossroads, this time with Kodo leading them. They called Legba's name together. He appeared, older now, or perhaps the world had aged. Legba. Ah, so you've learned the rhythm of truth. Kodo, we have. But we need your gate again, wise one. Legba smiled. He touched his staff to the ground. The crossroads glowed, lines of red light spreading like roots. Above, the clouds formed faces of ancestors singing. Rain fell, soft, sweet, endless. The people danced. And in the thunder's rumble, they swore they heard laughter. Years later, a young traveler found the old crossroads. He had heard tales of the gatekeeper, but thought them myth. So he spoke aloud. Traveler, if you are real Legba, show yourself. And the wind answered. Legba appeared, leaning on his staff, smiling. Legba. Ah, curiosity, the true key to my gate. Traveler. Tell me, old one, why do you trick mortals? Why not just give them what they ask for? Legba looked up at the endless sky. Legba. Because, child, wisdom unearned is wisdom wasted. A locked door makes you knock. A silent God makes you listen. He turned toward the 4 roads, each leading to a different horizon. Legba. Now go. Choose your path. But remember, whichever you choose, I will be waiting at the next gate. With that, he faded into dust. He vanished, leaving only the sound of distant laughter. Fate is not a straight line. It is a crossroads, twisting, looping, forever changing. The gods may hold power, but Legba holds the keys. He reminds us that the divine doesn't hide behind walls. It waits behind doors we must dare to open. So when your prayers go unanswered, ask not if the gods are listening. Ask if Legba is smiling.